All right, Marionette Master. Oh, okay. They might have bounce still. They might still have a bounce spell. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did we get there? Yes! Yes! Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and we are playing in Historic for the first time since we've been playing Kaldheim, and I'm really excited about it. I hope you guys enjoy the Historic format as well. If you guys are just the people that only want to play Standard, stick around at least for the intro of this because it is a really fun, really spicy deck. And it is built around Goldspan Dragon and also Marionette Master, which is one of my favorite cards of all time. And we got it with Kaldheim, so it's still a pretty new card. And it has one of the funnest mechanics ever. Just like, so basically, the more artifacts that we kill, the more artifacts that we can sacrifice, the faster we can kill an opponent. And so for 6 mana, we get a 1/3 with a Fabricate of 3. So we can put plus and post encounters onto Marionette Master, 3 of them, or make 3 servo tokens. And so we want to be choosing to make the power higher almost every time, unless someone targets it with removal right as soon as we play it. Anyway, then we get to have a 4/6 creature that's out in the battlefield, and whenever an artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, target opponent loses life equal to Marionette Master's power. So if its power is 4, after we put 3 plus and plus encounters onto it, then we get to start sacrificing treasures. And so if we have 5 treasures, we get to do 20 points of damage. That's basically the game plan. Get 5 treasures, play out a Marionette Master. And this is one of the hard things because like we want to be playing out Marionette Masters as quickly as possible, but we also want to make sure that we have treasures to sacrifice it. So we have tons of ramp, but we don't use it as much. And that's where this deck becomes a little bit intricate and like hard to play and everything like that. But it's one of the things I love about playing this. And Goldspan Dragon adds to the hardest issue of this deck. If you have a Goldspan Dragon out, all your treasures now add double mana. So then it's easier to play them and not sacrifice too much of them, because there's a lot of times this deck gets up to like 6 treasures, and then you have to like use 2 of them or whatever to use Marionette Master, and you're like sacrificing in response to stuff, doing a bunch of things. There's ways to just make treasures with our other creatures as well, like Ruthless Knave, which can you can pay 3, sacrifice the creature, and create 2 treasures. Now that actually adds a lot of extra mana for us with Goldspan Dragon. So Goldspan Dragon just completely changes the math with this deck, and I'm not sure how much. I'm really excited to find out and see. And so typically I built like a blue-black version of this, a Dimir version of this deck, and this time I decided to go ahead and try out the Rakdos version, not even including blue, to see how it does. There's a bunch of other good Ixalan pirates from that are in blue as well. Good is one of those like things. A lot of the pirates in Ixalan were meh, but they made treasures, and that's the cool thing. All right, so basically this is the game plan. First off, we have a bunch of pirates first off, and so we do actually get this kind of like one-sided board wipe with Crippling Fear, which is really cool. That's another card from Kaldheim that just fits this deck perfectly, because we do want to make sure that we have a way to kind of have a board, like all of our early end creatures are pirates. They make treasures for us. We're actually fine if like Direfleet Hoarder dies, because it makes a treasure for us as well. But we get to have a little bit of extra control with this while still keeping our combo alive with Crippling Fear. So that's one less Kaldheim deck. Okay, so anyway, the rest of this deck is basically Direfleet Hoarder. It comes out as a 2/1. If it dies, we got to make a treasure. That's cool. Wily Goblin comes out, makes a treasure. Treasure Map comes out, scries a bunch, makes 3 treasures, flips over to a land, so we have a little bit of ramp as well, and it can sack to draw a card. So that's our main card draw, scry advantage that we have there, as well as just we have ramp with all these. So on turn 2, we are ramping up. Kind of with Direfleet Hoarder, this is one of the biggest issues. Direfleet Hoarder has to die for it to actually be good stuff, but we have a couple other cool things we can play with it. Ruthless Knave, 3 mana, 3/2. We can pay 3 to sacrifice a creature and create 2 treasure tokens. That actually is quite a big deal. And if we pay 3 mana to sacrifice a Direfleet Hoarder, that's 3 treasures. Well, with Goldspan Dragon, especially if it gets to come out and attack, we suddenly have like 8 mana from that afterwards. So we have some pretty fun, cool stuff we can do with that. Captain Leonard Storm, whenever it attacks in, create a treasure token. We have Pirate's Pillage that we can pay 4, discard a card, draw 2 cards, and create 2 treasure tokens. And those are the main token, like treasure creations that we have in the deck. And that with all of these, we can make a lot of treasures and make a lot of mana for Goldspan Dragon, which is why we have 1 copy of Banefire in the deck as well. We have Agadeem's Awakening to bring everything back, or to bring at least a few of the pieces back, so then we can kind of finish off the deck. And so that is basically the game plan of the early game, is play out these creatures, try to do fun stuff, survive with statical smashings, Hagra Maulings, crippling fears, to be able to get rid of the annoying decks out there calling you out goblins, as well as a lot of elves that are out there right now. And honestly, I haven't played a ton in Historic, so I'm not totally sure what the meta is looking like right now. That's probably one of the biggest issues I'm going to say right out of the bat that this deck might have, is I'm not playing towards meta as much right now, just because I don't know what it is. But there's definitely pieces in here that you can pull out, switch out with whatever you're needing. I was debating just throwing in like a few copies of Karn, just because Karn can deal with all of the decks out there. So that's probably the one inclusion I would say you could do right now. I've done this in so many decks that I'm not doing it here basically, but add 3 copies of Karn into a deck, have a sideboard that deals with all of the problems, and you at least have a higher chance of winning just by doing that alone. And with treasures to ramp up to Karn, treasures to ramp up into other pieces, all that kind of stuff, actually pretty good. So anyway, that's the deck. Let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay, see how this actually does for us, and wish we luck. Here we go. Dude, the Kamikaze Hobo up against the Kamikaze Jeff. Whoa. All right, we're going to keep this. We have a decent curve here, so this is nice. Definitely wouldn't mind finding the combo pieces, of course. All right, Wily Goblin, also nice. So Blood Crypt tap, pass the turn. Definitely a... That is one thing with Historic, is like we are playing some funkier things for sure here. So play out Wily Goblin, pass the turn. Banefire actually can be pretty nice, being able to have it not be countered against an Azorius deck. I really don't know what people are playing right now, what's actually good or not. So we'll see. I haven't been playing Historic. I played a ton. Like it's so crazy how 2 weeks and all of a sudden everything changes. That is probably one of the most fun things about Magic, to an extent, is it's how fluid it is. All right, let's go ahead and play out. First off, attack in. Down to 19. Play out Ruthless Knave. There's something said about just playing out the Direfleet Hoarders so that they are decent attackers. They still do lots of damage. All right, they get the Absorb, and we're totally fine if they die to a board wipe. Pass the turn. Yeah, control, like really countery control is going to be really hard for us to beat in general. It's just not a good matchup for us. All right, getting a little bit closer to the Marionette Master. All right, so let's go Direfleet Hoarder. Let's let resolve. Let's go ahead and swing in with Wily Goblin. Forgot to do that first. Down to 21, Direfleet Hoarder. Oh, yeah. We're in this game now. Pass the turn. I mean, it still is 5 points of damage we can swing in with each turn, right? If they're really desperate to keep us off of treasures, it might still be worth enough. 2 to the bottom. Sounds good. Probably digging for the 5th land. We got it. Alrighty. Does go for the board wipe. Alright, we get some treasures. This might be the best time for us to get out a Marionette Master. Oh boy. Oh lordy. Alright, never mind. We're going Goldspan Dragon. Alright, attack in. Get in for damage. Down to 17. Pass the turn. Could have played out Marionette Master there. We definitely want to be able to play it and have stuff die. Alright, Vanishing Light. Boo. Well, we don't have any card draw. We haven't found any of those pieces of our deck. Do I go ahead and play out the Marionette Master? I'm kind of expecting that they have removal of some sort. I could go wide with the servo tokens. Let's go ahead and play it out. So autopay. It's still a 4/6 for us. If they have spent all of their removal, which there's a small chance that's the case, they have been kind of scrying stuff to the bottom, everything like that. So maybe they just have other things here. Okay, Teferi.
Don't hide from the world.
Yeah. Text the Marionette Master. That's good. Goldspan Dragon. Okay, swing it to Fairy. Create another treasure.
This is hardly my worst.
Pass the turn. With them tucking, I probably could have already used it, but we'll see. All right. All right, Banefire. Let's see, I guess, if they block. Swing in. Down to 13. How much mana do I have? This isn't counterable, right? 5 plus 8. We are 1 off, right? Oh, man. Oh, and they gain 3 here, though. Oh, that's tempting. Yeah, because we have exactly 13, right? And so we need 14 to kill them right now. All right, we just play with the Wily Goblin. It's not lethal, so we don't go for it. Yeah, that doesn't change the math, right? Yeah, pass the turn. Yeah, right? I'm right? Yeah, 10, 3. Yeah, okay. Man, so close. Another Arcanison's Grace. They don't swing in. Yes, yes. All right. We have Marionette Master. They're holding up Counterspell. Well, we Banefire for 14. Please, no way to draw a card right now or gain life right now. All right, Banefire for 14 can't be countered. Did we get ya? The one Banefire? Yes! Yes! We were close to the Marionette Master kill as well, but that's just even better. Pretty sure they had an Absorb held up there, so I didn't want to throw out the Marionette Master just in case and gain some life, but yeah, that's right. Woohoo! Well, we absolutely cannot keep this hand, so we mulligan. That's better. Much better. Well, I was going to say the mana base is better. Okay. Crippling Fear into Goldspan Dragon. I guess we're hope we're up against a creature deck, so we'll keep this. Drop. Is it like Shatter Skull Smashing or one of the Crippling Fears? Sure. We'll keep lands this time around. Since I always complain about not having a 4-land hand. Ah, of course. All right. Well, Blood Crypt tap. Pass the turn. All right. We want like a treasure map off the top. That would be the perfect thing here. Keep us running into action. Oh, no. Oh, no. Takes a Shadow Skull Smashing. Probably trying to just take a land since they have it without realizing that we have 3 other lands in hand already. All right. Yeah, I mean, if they have more discard, we're still just doing nothing. Thoughtseize would be a good card in our deck as well. Hushbringer. That's fine. All right, let's go Castle Locthwain, pass the turn. What else you got? Is this like... Yeah, I have no clue what deck this is. All right, down to 19. That's actually really nice. All right, so let's go Castle Embereth, the cards they've seen. Let's... Pirate's Pillage, discarding, doesn't really matter. I guess Dragon Soul Summon's better at this point. So, Pirate's Pillage. Draw 2, create 2 treasures. Yes. Pass the turn. Aven Mindcester. If an opponent would search a library, that player searches the top 4 cards of the library instead. Dude, this is just every single hate card there is. Wow. Okay, well. Okay. Crippling Fear. Don't we have Blood Crypt? Oh, every land enters tapped. Yeah, okay. So let's do Everything but this one. So let's have it be antelope. There we go. I like antelope. Oh, they didn't have any antelope. Man, I'm sorry, dude. It's the worst. I hate when I don't have antelope. Is this like a Redain deck? It's just like all of the hate cards. That's actually pretty legit. Non-basic lands your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. All right, there's another one. Do we want to just create other treasures? I guess Goldspan Dragon's still the best way to go with everything. I can still bring out more bodies on board here. Okay, down to 16. Why couldn't I cast anything else? I can only cast one spell each turn. Right, okay. I forgot this does even more stuff. Right, cool. Down to 14. We can only cast one thing each turn. It's actually kind of annoying. All right, swing in. Does this have menace as well? It does, and vigilance. So we can only cast one spell each turn. That's really, really not good for us. Let's Wily Goblin or Direfleet Hoarder. I don't think we can actually have a chance to have it die, so Wily Goblin for now. Pass the turn. We can draw with Castle Locthwain, take 5. We'll see. Yeah. The Immortal Sun. Okay, everything gets bigger on their side. Cool. Okay. Down to 7. Okay, pass the my turn. Alright, so they're starting to draw more cards. All lands enter tapped anyway, right? Or non-basics. Alright, so let's go with... Now we probably go Ruthless Knave. We have to keep ourselves alive. Alright, Ruthless Knave. Pass the turn. A little bit awkward. We're still not really wanting to block Kanoros right now. Wouldn't mind drawing cards at some point here. We only have a few cards to help us with that, but you know, not finding them also sucks. Creatures can't attack you or Planeswalker control unless they can pay 1 for each of those creatures. That's fine. We already have 5 treasures, right? And if they do any kind of shenanigans, we can make more treasures. We can sacrifice both these guys if we want to. All right. Sweet. Up to 20. Passing my turn. This guy's still really annoying. Guess that's not the worst play. If we can only play 1 card, right? All right, X3. All right, pass the turn. We need to fight a Merited Master. Banefire also wins the game here. Kanoros. I wouldn't mind finding any of our cards to help us draw there too. We have 8 of those. So we have like 12 cards. All right, that's not true. No, 12 cards we can find right now. There's one of them. Sweet. All right, so Pirate's Pillage. Get rid of Direfleet Hoarder. I guess Wily Goblin at this point. This technically has a little bit better upside. All right, pass the turn. Well, we have plenty of treasure. We have all of the mana in the world. We probably will draw with Castle Locthwain 1 time here just to try to get... Oh, man, I don't know. Crawling Barrens, Clackbridge Troll. Yeah, it's fine. We can also draw cards with Ruthless Knave as well, right? I forgot about that. All right, sack there. All right, they're going to attack him with Kunoros now. All right, so yeah, I've kind of been forgetting that I have this whole other ability of being able to just sacrifice 3 treasures and draw a card. I totally forgot about that. We don't want to get rid of that many treasures, but drawing cards is really important here. Find a Marionette Master. We haven't seen like any instant speed plays from them. There's a treasure map. Is that good enough? All right, sack, kill here. Yeah, this is the different thing, is the math completely changes with this card as well. Suddenly we can actually start like activating this with treasures and basically draw enough cards. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this, because I just realized that we're gonna have enough mana with Marionette Master and these treasures being made and everything that we'll have plenty of artifacts to work with, because we can keep sacrificing creatures to I mean, to an extent, if we find a Marionette Master. That's not it. All right, let's go to my turn. Oh gosh. All right, I can play Goldspan Dragon out, which is pretty nice. I can play Dire Fleet Hoarder, which sacks the Troll Bridge, or I can play out the treasure map and actually start trying to dig for our stuff. Let's go Dire Fleet Hoarder. It creates 3 treasures with Ruthless Knave, which then we can draw more cards, right? So, pass the turn. Here we go. Yeah, this is... I think we can draw like 4 cards here if we need to. We can block their creatures and sacrifice in response to stuff. Alright, plays out Plains. Can't be activated. Well then. Dude, all of this hate makes me hate them a lot. Alright, let's get as many treasures as we can. Draw another card. Our board wipes that we have don't really work with this too well either. Our main game plan, once we get to this point, is have treasures and play Marionette Master, right? So, yeah, we'll sack again, draw a card. They're up to 26. Can't activate Ruthless Knave anymore, but we still have plenty of treasures to do other stuff. Are we dead here? I don't think so. Okay, block here. Block here, block here. This has Menace, so we can't deal with that. They go up to 30. We can't activate the draw card anymore. Yeah, I mean, this is what we got, right? Okay, now we can finally play more than 1 card each turn. Which we have lots of cards. So, Shadow Smashing. X6. Lavinia and Kunoros. Okay. Like that. 2 creatures down. Wily Goblin. Auto pay. Ruthless Knave. Auto pay. Now we have blockers. Let's we're gonna have to untap no matter what, right? We have a way to sacrifice to the Clackbridge Troll. Let's go treasure map, I guess. And Captain Lannery Storm. Yeah, let's go ahead and play out Captain Lannery Storm. This lets us scry with the treasure map here as well. No, to the bottom. All right, pass the turn. Well, we did a thing. Hey, we got there, kind of. We built a board state. I did want to attack it with Goldspan Dragon as well, because we have to pay one for it. Didn't want to sacrifice treasures, do that. Next turn we will. Kinjala Sunwing, that's fine. Thoughtseize takes Goldspan Dragon. Definitely don't like seeing that go. Upkeep. Dude, another Archon. All right. Back to hating them. Gosh dang it. All the hate in the world. And I'm actually surprised that our deck has this resiliency. I mean, I think we die more to normal removal than this. All right, let's have to chomp. We can still activate abilities, right? Yeah, block. It's whenever we sacrifice one, it gets bigger, right? Not enough though. Yeah, we can sacrifice it to create 2 more treasures. We get 1 mana out of it. If it had something to do with it, then sweet, but we don't. All right, Scry. Another Ruthless Knave. They have the game in the air already, so we have to go for the win of some sort right now. All right, go to main phase. Black Source. Draw. Dude, just couldn't find anything. All right, good game. You got us. Oh, man, dude. How far did we dig? Half of our deck and no Marionette Master. Okay, that just happens sometimes. Maybe we need more copies of it to make it a little bit more consistent. I don't know. Or maybe we bring like Mastermind's Acquisition to find it from the sideboard. That would probably be a good way to go as well. Like 2 of, maybe. Up against Spoon. Didn't find any of our early game stuff. At least not fast enough. So yeah, Mulligan. Better. Yeah, we'll keep this. Drop a Crippling Fear, Ruthless Knave. I think it's Ruthless Knave here. And we're going to go for Removal and Pirate's Pillage as a way to get to the combo. It's hard because Ruthless Knave is one of the better cards in our deck for as far as going off with the combo. This is a bit awkward. We have to do Wily Goblin. We can't play Hogger Mauling out first to make that happen quickly enough to make it worthwhile. Gift Aetherborn. Okay. Wily Gobbo. Pass the turn. I guess that was probably the best turn to be playing like a Direfleet Hoarder out. I don't know. Flint. Oh. Gotcha. We don't care about this dying. That's fine. Alright, we don't want to have to spend other stuff. Yeah, so Direfleet Hoarder. It would be nice to have a Hogger Mauling held up to just be like kill Finn or other stuff here, but making sure we curve out's more important at the moment. Infect. Kind of. I guess it's not as bad as Infect. But it ain't great. Do I want to keep this around? No, let's just keep counters levels down. Okay, so take some counters down to 17. We go Gripping Fear. Crippling Fear on Dragon. Why not? None of those guys are dragons. Oh, man. Sad day for them. We already played a land, right? Yeah, this is just the other side of it. Pass the turn. Now we're in a bit better shape. There's another Finn. Good for you. Down to 15. 4 counters. Dude, I swear, people can find these so easy. I don't know how it works. Like, how do people always find these? Every time. Alright, I make 2 treasures. If I bolt out Aghanim's Awakening, I can kill Finn. And that way I can still have a dragon and be actually having like some value on board. I guess we have to hope that this survives through attack steps. They are holding up 3 mana here. Alright, targets it. We get another land. Does it come in tapped or untapped? I can't remember. Untapped. I'm not as worried about my life total, right? So I think we go... I don't know, for Pirate's Pillage doesn't work either. Okay, Aghanim Awakening tapped. Pass the turn. We have Strategical Smashing X6 on the next turn. All right, no other creatures. No Questing Beast, nothing with haste. That's a really good sign. Down to 11. Up to 8 on the poison counters. And of course, they always have all of them. I don't know how this keeps happening. I swear, every time I played up against the Finn deck, they find 3 every single game. It's ridiculous. I can never... Like, I have Marinate Master. I've played 3 games and found it 1 time. Barely. Crap. That's bad. Crap. Oh, man. How do we deal with that? Yeah, that just kills us, I think. If we had the Hogger Mauling, we had a shot. I think that's basically our only good removal in this deck, because we're all in on the combo. We're trying to be all in on the combo. I should have held that back, actually, a little bit. Finn, I guess. Oh. Oh gosh. All right. Well, we lose 5 sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's like no way that we survive from that, right? Yeah, maybe if we hit a land there, maybe. Crippling Fear is not the worst card. We do have card draw and kind of ramp with Pirate's Pillage. We still have to find removal. Gosh dang it. This is just the funkiest draw for this matchup. That's one of the hardest things. It's hard to actually have good draws for matchups all the time. We have to swing in and try to get mana. They have removal. Give me an Assassin's Trophy. Do it. Come on. Assassin's Trophy. Oh! Alright. Darn it. Yeah. I would have waited for one more draw. Not that we can even kill the Hooded Blight thing, but they haven't shown enough to make us, like, be needing to worry for another turn or 2. Down to 6, down to 5. Yeah, okay. Treasure map, and we're done here. Alrighty. Alright, up against Yelb's Light. On the play with Captain Lantern Storm, can be good. We're gonna go ahead and try it out. We have Marionette Master, and I have the hardest time drawing the cards that actually matter in a deck. And this is probably going to be a game where I need every other card in our deck except for Marionette Master, but I finally found it. After how many games of looking for it? Finally found you. Yeah, I guess we're not going to throw out the Shadow Smashing. Just play this out, pass the turn. I think this deck needs Thought Seizes. Oh, it's like every other like thing we bring in for interaction makes the deck less consistent for the combo. And that's one of the biggest issues, is we want to go all in on combo. We want to wombo with that combo. And that's not an easy thing to do, okay? Okay, attack in. Get a treasure. See if they want to trade. I'd be happy with that. They don't want to trade. We get to Shadow Soul Smashing, hit for more on the next turn. Hopefully get to kill a few dudes. Pass the turn. Shocks in the breeding pool. Purian Eagle. Okay. That brings them all out of range of the Shadow Soul Smashing. Yay. And we're taking a ton and a half. Okay, down to 13. That's my turn. Goldspan Dragon. That ain't bad. Alright. Sack a treasure. Grow the Captain Lantern Storm. Goldspan Dragon. Hopefully no, like, unsummon. Unsummon would be actually really bad here. They shocked this in, so they've got probably like a Spectral Sailor. I don't think we can swing in with both. All right, let's see. How much damage can they do? If they have Rally of Wings, we're probably just dead. If they don't, we make 2 treasures. We play out land. We can bring out Marionette Master, sacrificing 1. We have 1, 2, 3 more. And then we can play Pirate's Pillage to create 2 more. We actually have lethal if we swing in here. Do I have lethal if I don't? With Pirate's Pillage. I think we have to swing all in. As sad as it is. The other thing, actually, I forgot that I wasn't counting the 3 points of damage Captain Lantern's going to do right here as well. That actually does make a big difference. Rattle Chains. It's hexproof until end of turn. Okay. Kill the Goldspan Dragon. If they want to trade off both of these guys for the Goldspan Dragon, I'm also kind of okay with that. Okay. So yeah, this shrinks. Okay, how much damage are we taking though, actually? You're down to 9. 3, 5, plus 6, 11. All right, we'll see if we're dead. They have to have 2 creatures, another Lord, or like basically anything else, and then we're dead. It was definitely a greedy play, but we have lethal for the next turn this way. I wanted to try for it. Nibblegast Herald. Tap target creature and opponent controls. That's fine. That's lethal. All right. Yeah. Okay. We're dead. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Were we dead even if we blocked with Goldspan Dragon? The issue is that we wouldn't have had the ramp with Goldspan Dragon. So like blocking the biggest thing, if we had to block the biggest thing, which in this case we would have to be blocking Watcher Spheres to not be dead. And so at that level, I think we just did the best that we could. All right, up against 1871 and keep this on treasure map. Sure. Is that good enough in this format? I don't think so. But oh boy, are we gonna do it. Play record tapped out. Tapped. Treasure map. Stop the upkeep. All right, up against... Well, we'll see. All right, start scrying. Start getting some ramp with treasure map. Another treasure map. I'm all for this. This is actually some pretty fun plays. I haven't done this in forever. Treasure map into treasure map, actually pretty legit stuff. You can ramp up so fast with it. And if we can get out to Marionette Master with it, okay. Life's good. Counter spells are going to be our downfall, though. Okay, Scry. Yeah, totally fine with land. Okay, draw the card. Play it land. Pass the turn. Scry on the end step and then scry on the upkeep. Cycles out with Shark Typhoon. Whoa, bro. How often are they gonna actually tap down? I don't know how many people actually know about Marionette Master that play. Like, it is one of those cards that doesn't see play often at all. All right, what are we looking for now? Not much, honestly. Like, we're kind of set up. Other land is what we're looking for. So draw that. Go to main phase. Typically you always scry with the treasure map to get the treasures, but we don't need to right now. Let's yeah, it's just Blood Crypt tapped. Pass the turn. And we're set up for like tons of card draw here after this. Okay, Shark Typhoon for more. Okay, resolve. You know, actually, we're going to go ahead and activate this now. I don't want them to have like a counterspell for the activated ability. Ruthless Knave. Actually is not a terrible play for us on the next turn, just to get something out. We can activate this in at instant speed to create 2 treasures, to sacrifice itself even. But I think we need to find some other ways to play around what they're doing. So, all right, pass the turn. I'm not sure if they're playing like Tell's End here, which can counter the ability to flip this over. Or discontinuity. Like, there's a lot of decks running that kind of shenanigans. All right, there are foretell stuff. Swings in for 3. All right, activate treasure map. Blood Crypt to the bottom. Do we just want more lands? Like, playing more lands isn't the worst thing for us. Activate again. Can't actually play out a Marionette Master with this. That's awesome, though. All right. Because it draws out counter spells, go to main phase. Goldspan Dragon. Saw it coming. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, they have the Absorb. Bummer. All right. Have I played a land out? I could use this to bring it back. All right, pass the turn. And that actually is kind of a funny thing we can do with Aghanim's Awakening in general. We can even do that after we play out Marionette Masters or whatever else. Okay. Okay, foretells a few cards. All right. There's got to be counter spells though, right? I don't necessarily want to show them the main game plan. All right, so let's go this. Let's do treasure map. See if they counterspell. No. We can bolt this in. All right, let's go Crippling Fear. See if we can get a counterspell out of this. Assembly workers. Assembly workers are safe today. Do we bolt this in now? It is a way for us to play around everything else. So pass the turn. Come on. You've got to go shields down at some point, right? No, they don't. They don't have to. But I want them to so bad. Nico defies Destiny. Gains a bunch of life. All right, Scry. I actually am fine with more lands right here. Draw. Go to main phase. White path. So what we do now is we are going to go ahead and play out a Marionette Master. Saw it coming is for sure what's happening here, right? We're going to get countered. Okay, that's fine. We have 2 more cards that can cast the exact same spell. We can actually get up to enough mana with this treasure map flipping over that we can Aghanim's Awakening, both the Gold Spin Dragon and the Marionette Master out. So, pass the turn. They're up to 29. That is a big issue as well. Okay, bolts. For shocks themselves. Can't draw cards. Okay. Six does 24 damage. We have more of this. All right, yeah. That doesn't. We're not using the treasures to draw cards. As sad as it is, we have all the things we want in hand. We just hope to not get countered. Hold the multiverse. Foretells another card. Okay. Pass to my turn. See if we can find something else good here. Shadowful Smashing. No. Another land, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It takes 9 to play the Aghanim's Awakening. I'm not really going for the Aghanim's Awakening right now. That's another play for later. Draw a card. Pretty sure I just put that to the bottom. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty positive about it. All right, Marionette Master. Oh, okay. They might have bounce still. They might still have a bounce spell. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did we get there? Yes! Yes! They had a bunch of foretell cards. How in the world did we get there with that? What? Oh my goodness. It doesn't show any of the foretell cards. Oh, no, it does now. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. All right, so we get to see the foretell cards. 2 Doom Scars, Golden Multiverse, and a Starham Unleashed. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That was so nerve-wracking. All right. We had 9 treasures, so we definitely had enough to kill him, but we could have gone Aghanim's Awakening, bring out the other Marionette Master and the dragon, and then killed him with the last treasure at the end. That would have been really fun. Oh my goodness. All right, we're up against Jace needs to die. You know what? I don't disagree. All right, keep this. Yeah, pretty good stuff we can play here. Wily Goblins, treasure maps, all the good stuff. I like good stuff. All right. Smashing taps. Hello there. How are ya? All right, are we up against a sacrifice deck? Okay, that is probably the other issue of this deck in general is sacrifice destroys us to an extent. All right, they're just tapping down for mana, I'm assuming. And so let's go ahead and go for the... We have lots of treasure that we can make here. I think it's still just treasure map, though. Playing out the Black Source so I can tap that down and play out like Wily Goblin. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do the other one first. If we get it to a Goldspan Dragon, I want to play the treasures out first right away. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, we're in trouble. Yep. Well, we're gonna do our thing. This is where you need a Karn. Karn just shuts this deck down hardcore. We are gonna keep the combo piece just because I never find it. So keep it. Wily Goblin. Pass the turn. Scry for lands now. Yeah, our combo goes off. I think they actually might be able to combo off this turn. Really, plays out the Jagotha to hand. All right, that's different than I expected. I'm fine with that. Although this adds interesting numbers of mana. No blocks. I don't think I care about Ruthless Knave. Yeah, so we're going to go and activate again. Crippling Fear. Yes, that is a keeper. That gives us a shot if they don't have the combo. Okay, Direfleet Hoarder. Pass the turn. Now we have a pretty good blocker for what they're doing. I mean, as long as we can at least kill a Kinnan. We can also kill Emery. I'm trying to remember Emery's toughness. It's 2. I figured that out, guys. All right, hopefully no counter spells, and then Crippling Fear becomes awesome. Yeah, they still have 3 mana. Oh, lots of mana. Yeah, okay. Oh gosh, dude, this board wipe right now is gonna be sweet. We're gonna have to sacrifice some treasures. All right, block here. Get a treasure. Use pirates so that we can keep... they don't have any pirates, right? This isn't a pirate? Okay, cool. We do flip this. We get a land. I think we still want to go for land. We can use the treasures here, and it's okay. Is it okay? Oh, I really needed that to be a land. All right. Crippling Fear. Oh gosh, they still have lots of mana. They still have card draw. They can still come back into the game, but this is pretty legit. All right, resolve. Yeah, and we're gonna choose pirate. We are gonna end up using this. Pass the turn. This does help us ramp up a little bit. We get a land and we get 3 treasures. For the sake of 1 treasure. Definitely worthwhile. Paradox Engine. Terrifying. Alright, block. Yeah? We have blockers for days, so we're fine here. All right, activate treasure map. See what's on top here. Definitely just want another land. Okay, sweet. Yeah, land's fine. We have Ruthless Knave, card draw with this. Okay, so I think it's just Wily Goblin and Ruthless Knave. Take the 5/1 turn. If we hit a land, we have Marionette Goblin or Marionette Master. In fact, I think we actually we have the combo in like 2 turns. So either they kill us, or we're good. Yeah, this is the fun thing. The best thing to be doing with the treasures that you have, because like you can sacrifice treasures for Marionette Master at instant speed just to add mana for anything. But it's even better if you can sacrifice them to add mana for Ruthless Knave's ability. So you sack 3 treasures to create 2 treasures, and you can do that 3 times. You can just get tons of treasures. So that's the basic idea. So we do have the combo next turn, I believe. We might be 1 shy. Because we'll use what? We'll go use 1. We'll use 3. Sack here. Get 2 more. Sack 2. Play treasure map. We'll be 1 short. All right. They're getting everything. What? Yeah, Bella. Bella, good recovery. That does work. You can only use the generic mana costs on it. They've got a few of those. Escape to the Wilds, get some more cards. Uro. Uro means more life gain, which means harder to combo off and finish here. If we hit a land, I'm not worried at all, because then we get 2 extra treasures. 3 altogether because of everything else. All right, so Emery. As long as they can't give this haste, we're still fine. They can do lots of stuff here, but they can actually play Uro twice, huh? All right, please, please, please give us a land. All right, Boda's gonna combo off for a while. My wife is driving with both the kids right now from somewhere, so she's got to check in real quick while they do their thing. Got resolve. Wish I didn't have to respond. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Uro. Yeah. Gets to play it back from the graveyard. Is this the graveyard time right now? Nope. Okay. They have a little bit of mana, some might say. Dude, this deck is so terrifying. Brings back Uro. They go up to 29. And if they untap with Emery, then we can't win. So it's either land or bust here for us. An untapped land at that, which I think all we have is untapped lands now. I don't know of any way they can combo off here. The only thing they can have is a Karn into Aetherflux to then just like draw all of the things, basically. So they still do have card draw with Mind Stones. So they draw 2 more cards. Try to find action. Karn into Aetherflux is really annoying. Karn into other card draw stuff is also annoying. Okay, they drew immediately. All right, now they're tapping for mana. They found something. Oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me. Nice. Dude. Oh, heck. Oh, come on. This deck is just ridiculous. Normally, what we did there, we killed the kin and everything like that. That should just end the game most often. Yeah, okay, keeps going, keeps going. Dude, I wish I could just F6. Like, please, please, Wizards, let there be an F6. Like, I set my stop, let me just, like, be able to walk away for a little bit. I'll try to edit past all this stuff for you guys. All right, plays out the Uro. And here's the thing, too. They can just do this as many times as they have cards in the graveyard. So it is over for us. Yeah, so that's the issue here now is... the one upside we can try to go for is that they might kill themselves first. All right, they found a Karn. The one hope is that maybe they would draw out, right? So let's see what they dig for. It needs to be Aetherflux Reservoir. All right, and then we're dead. All right, sounds good. We can't actually activate our treasures with Karn either, so we can still sacrifice him with Ruthless Knave, so that is also a way to kind of get around the combo. But, dude, that combo is really good. Like I said, everything is just so resilient. All right, guys. Well, the combo is fun, and Goldsmith Dragon definitely adds a lot to it. The biggest issue is just having all of these creatures in here. While they're good for making treasures, they're bad at stopping good decks, like out there, just because they're not necessarily amazing cards in general. And so there might be just better ways to make treasures. Maybe it is just focusing on treasure maps, pirates, pillages. Like maybe they go for Brass's bounties, like, and maybe just have like ramp spells in the early game instead to try to get to Marionette Master faster. Maybe there's like pump spells to make it bigger, so you only have to have a few. I don't know. There's a bunch of different things that you can do with Marionette Master to try to go make it work. I'm not sure the best way to do it, but what I do know is that Goldsmith Dragon made it a lot better when it was out. Goldsmith Dragon with lots of treasures is really, really cool. And so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, all of that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.